Amarius, you got an opportunity to get in at right tackle last season, and it felt almost similar to one of your former teammates, Broderick Jones, getting in the year before. I mean, what did you learn from him, especially stepping in for the first time and now stepping in as a full-time starter, kind of like what he did in his track record in his time here?
Really, just learning to wait my turn, you know what I'm saying, just taking every day and taking all the reps serious, and then, like I said, when the time comes, you got to be ready. My number was called, I had to be ready.
Amarius, you and Tate have obviously had a chance to play together for a little while now. I'm curious, how's that rapport been now developing into the second year playing next to him? And did that play any role in the decision maybe not to flip to the left side this season?
I mean, I still got a chance to go to the left side, I think, but you know what I'm saying, me and Tate got that tight connection, and I know that I'm gonna have, like, he gonna have my back and I'm gonna have his back, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like this connection grew in recruiting all the way up to now, so it's just, like I said, at the end of the day, it's just going from, like, I got his back, he got my back.
Yeah, you touched on playing left tackle there. How comfortable are you playing both sides, and why do you think you primarily at this point be playing right tackle through camp?
Really, it's just the system that we got. I feel like you got to be ready to play both because you never know what might happen in the game. Like, knock on wood, you never know if the left tackle goes down. I got to be comfortable enough to go over there, and coach got to be comfortable enough to trust me to go over there, and I feel like I can get the job done at left. So I feel like that's very important for like any tackle, not just me, to just like know left and right.
You should talk about having to be ready when your number is called. How much more comfortable do you feel in that situation? I mean, after getting to play last season, just how more comfortable do you feel going into this year?
I'm like extremely more comfortable now. It's just like I said, it just comes with reps and just like learning from the guys like Warren and Broderick, the guys over here before me, and just like I said, to taking all the reps serious. Because like I said, when your number's called, like when you're a starter, like you gotta you expect to like hold up a standard that we have here. So I feel like that's important.
Amarius, can you kind of go over your hair routine and how you operate, having to put a helmet on every day with that?
My hair routine, I mean, for the most part, I leave it like this, you know what I'm saying? Or if it's in my face a lot, I just take a rubber band, I just flip it back. You know, I put my headband on, I flip it back.
Obviously, you were talented enough to come in and play last year. You know, how much do you feel like your game has grown? And you mentioned those guys that came before you, Broderick and Warren. What did you take from learning underneath them?
Watching a lot of film, like in high school, like I felt like just like being the better guy, like the best guy. I mean, at work, but in college, like you got to know tendencies. You got to know like what the person across the ball gonna do to you for, like what they gonna do before they do it. And it's just like just watching film with those guys. Like I said, just getting extra work after practice with those guys, it helps a lot. Cause like I said, they know what it takes. Cause like I said, they've been here longer than me and they've done more reps than me. So just like getting with them every day, it was extremely helpful for me.
Hey, Mims. I just wanted to ask about what do you think about the blocking of this year's tight ends compared to last year? I know you and Darnell were tight. I mean, it's hard to compare, but things are a little different now. I wonder if you can speak on that. Appreciate it.
I don't think it'll really be any different. Like I said, Coach Hartley does a great job with our tight ends. And like I said, like as long as he's here, we're gonna have that tough tight end blocking mentality, and that's all.
Amarius, whenever you guys first get on campus as freshmen, I know Coach Martin and Coach will tell you to forget about star rankings and this, that, and the other. Still, I mean, you were a former 5-star guy, that kind of thing. A lot of expectations. How much pressure did you put on yourself because of that?
Freshman year, I put a lot of pressure on myself. Like I said, I came in and I was about 5-6 tackles deep, but at times when I came in, I was like, man, I'm never gonna see the field here. But like I said, just taking those reps at practice serious, and then waiting my turn, and now, you know, tables will turn a lot.
And then, so I know you guys honored Devin by leaving the spot open in the offensive line room. Is there any way that you guys week one are going to honor him? Also, is that a surprise, or is there something you guys are going to do week one to honor Devin?
I'd rather not talk about it. I think that would be a surprise.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Amarius, I think 4 of the 5 starting offensive linemen are on this preseason coaches all SEC team that came out today. How good do you think this group is?
Oh man, this line this year is very special. We got a 2 deep that I feel like is just real good. Like all five positions up front, just the ones group and the twos group. It's just a good group of guys. Like I said, like we just like accept the coaches, like Coach Searle's challenge every day of just coming in with the right mindset, playing with effort, having the right attitude, and like when we're like that, it's just watch out. That's all I gotta say.
Just wanted to ask if the Joe Moore Award is inspiring y'all this year. I know there's a lot of controversy around that with other teams getting it. Just wanted to ask about that.
To a certain extent, I mean, everybody on the O-line would love to have the Joe Moore Award trophy at the end of the day, but now all we can do is just take it day by day, doing like controlling what we can control, and if that's the result at the end of the season, so be it. I mean, that's what we're working for, but just taking day by day.
Marius, what have you seen from Ernest with another year in the program under his belt, and just how far he's come?
I saw a guy that's just growing mentally and physically, just going in every meeting, taking notes, asking questions, which is important. Like I said, like freshman year, like I said, you're just trying to find your ways in and out of the program, and it's just with him, just seeing him mature, like mainly more off the field, it's just big, especially with him.
If I'm not mistaken, you have 2 national championship rings. Looking forward to this season, there's a lot of expectation, but are you going to be disappointed if you guys don't win it all again?
I mean, I feel like anybody on the team would be disappointed if we didn't win. But like I said, our goal right now is just taking day by day. You know what I'm saying? We got a game in less than 2 weeks, and that's all we're focused on now.
Yeah, Amarius, I was wondering if you would just speak to what it's been like to be coached under Stacey Searles. I know you signed here under Matt Luke. The transition there, what's Coach Searles been like for you?
Man, I love Coach Searles, man. He just brings that same energy every day. With Coach Searles, you can expect the same person every day. He's not going to be up and down coach. You will. Like, I expect the same thing from him every day, and that's what he's given. That's what he's given me for the past year and a half that he's been here with us. Like consistency, and that's big with us.
I know you touched a lot on the 5 guys as a whole, but I mean the guard rotation, it feels like Tate's been there for a little while, and you got to spend some time next to him last season. I mean, being next to someone like that, how great has it been for your game, and how much do you appreciate really playing next to him?
I appreciate Tate because he makes double teams and blocks. He makes games very easy. It's just his hard-nosed play just makes it easy, like especially in the run game. It's just him firing off the ball on a 3 technique or a 2 out is just making my job easy. Just push the hip and I go to the linebacker. I love it.
Amarius, your prototypical size has always been talked about. Can you talk about how different your body is now than when you first came in? Where are you at on the height weight spectrum? I always wonder how accurate these things are. Kirby sometimes say these things can go up 10 pounds from one week to the next. Where are you at?
When I came in as a freshman, I was like 6'7", 320 maybe, 25% body fat. Now, 6'8", 335, 17% body fat. So this program done changed my body a lot. That's a credit to Coach Sinclair and his strength staff.
See 17%?
Yes, sir.
6'8", 3.
Yeah, Amarius, just working next to Brock, obviously, they split around and move him a lot, but how's playing next to him and doing all that he does, how has that sort of maybe motivated you or pushed you to become a better player?
I feel like it motivated me a lot. I've been cool with Brock. We came in together. We used to hang out together all the time. Like, I just know, like, in the game, like, I got somebody beside me who knows what he's doing. Somebody who's been through it for longer than I have, you know what I'm saying? He's been playing a lot longer than me. And just like I said, just like right now, we're just working on just building their relationship of like just basically the calls, where the points are and all that good stuff. And like all we can do is just like keep building on that relationship and just as we keep going forward, really.
Marius, how big was getting Cedric back this year, not only for what he does, but just everything he means to that offensive line?
Man, Ced means not just the offensive line, but the team. Like, I feel like Ced is like literally our like team leader in my opinion, just because like he's the vocal guy when things aren't going good, or when things are going good, he's gonna be the first guy to step up and be like, hey, y'all, we need to do this better, or we're doing this good, keep it up. And I feel like that was like one of the biggest pieces in my opinion of our team, like that he came back, and I'm just proud and glad that he did, because he's one heck of a player, I'll say that.
You mentioned feeling good about the 2 deep there. How important is it to have a rotation on the offensive line? Because it feels so common at other positions, but not necessarily something you necessarily see on the offensive line around the country.
I feel like building like a 2 deep depth is just basically like it just comes with like coach trusting in you enough that you can go out there and get the job done. And I feel like that we have that is just really like you're not supposed to get tired, like the coach says, but if you do, it like gives coach faith. Okay, I feel like if he's tired, that guy can go in and like no fall off. So that's very important.
Take 2 more questions.
Amarius, it feels like you've been working with a lot of quarterbacks, but I know you spent a lot of time with Carson Beck. Obviously, you're not watching him specifically, but I mean, how have you felt like he's been running the offense with the first team through practice, and especially now being named the starter?
I feel like it's been pretty good so far from spring to now. Like I said, he's grown comfortable, and we've grown comfortable with him. And just like I said, like in these next 2 weeks, we're gonna see how comfortable we can get with each other. Because like I said, like now that he's starting quarterback, you know what I'm saying, we got a job to do game 1, and knowing that, you know what I'm saying, we just got to keep pushing each other.
Any other questions? Last one? Okay, thank you.
Thanks,
Amarius.
Thank you, Amarius.